Hello and welcome to another episode of A Bright Side. Today we're in Helston en route to Porthleven via a bus because it is for Porthleven 2025. In fact, as of a recording of this, it is May the 4th. May the 4th. Star Wars Day. Nothing to do with Star Wars. We're here to eat food, so let's go check it out. And I've no idea what's happened to that wall behind me. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to this wall, but I don't know whether a car or a truck has hit it or whether it's just collapsed. Yeah, right on the roundabout there. Yeah, so we have parked in this car park. I don't know if it's got, well, it's going to have a name, but I don't know the name of it. Because it's by the old cattle market. The states there on that building. But yeah, where we normally park, where you get the bus, is rammed, and we're relatively early, so I mean it's just a very busy event, and that is helped with the weather today. Beautiful weather, so we have opted for this car park. We actually did it last year, if I remember rightly, because again, it's always very busy, so this is definitely a good hack. Try and aim for this little car park if you can. Okay, it's the Coronation car park. Yeah, it's quite a nice little stroll actually along this like lake area. There's a little play park down there. We've parked just beyond that play park, and now we're on our way here past the Ford garage. There is the car park. We did try our chances a minute ago, but it really was chock-a-block. People parking everywhere. And you know when you get like, I don't want to be offensive, but you get like stupid people who literally park in the middle of like the sort of like the roadway bit, so then actually people then can't maneuver past, and it just jams everything up. I don't mean that rudely, but I mean it is a little bit ridiculous in that car park. And like I said, it's not too terribly late. I mean it's I don't know, mid-morning, you know. It's, I don't know, people just park anywhere, I suppose. So right by this bus stop, you have to pay for the bus to get down to Porthleven. But here got some information about Helston, or Hellis as it is in Cornish. Yeah, don't know why I'm pointing at that, to be honest. It's nothing to do with the video. Made it to Porthleven. What a beautiful day, like I said a minute ago. Look at that blue sky up there, amazing. Oh, how tempting is it to get an Anne's pasty right here in Porthleven. I don't know. Or we're going to concentrate on other foods. What do you reckon? Are we going to concentrate on other food, or do you want a cheeky pasty?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. All right, we might pop in Dan's later. We have covered Porthleven a few times on the channel. We have covered this event a few times, so I'm not going to go like completely crazy. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you would have seen our Porthleven videos, I expect. So we're just going to kind of point the camera and enjoy some food. Very, very busy down here. Obviously, again, because of the weather, if it was raining, it wouldn't be anywhere near as good. But with this beautiful May weather, it's going to be very busy. Long lines, I expect. Right, we're going to do like the harbour loop in a minute. We're going to head into the Porthleven Market shipyard first and see what catches our eye. I don't know what I fancy food-wise, to be honest. I haven't eaten today, so I am ready to go. Tilly and AJ have spotted rainbow slush, so they just want the slushie.
I would like to have this bubblegum.
Okay, might have a treat from Taste of the Orient. Some noodles here, maybe. Some choices there. Yeah, why not? Oh yes, and when I say crowded, it is very crowded. So there's like this lane that separates these two sections, and actually it's just a bit of a walkthrough, but it is usually, you can usually kind of find a little quiet corner where you can eat off a bin, Epcot style, or we're just gonna eat off of that like mesh contraption attached to the side of this wall, because I mean seating here is an absolute premium. I mean you know, to get seating you'd have to be really lucky. Kiddos, how are the slushes?
Good and very cold.
It is very cold, yeah. I'm not keen on the slushes, they're a bit too cold for me. How's yours, Age? Hey? Good.
This is his first time
Good.
having a slushie.
First time having a is it? I don't know, no idea.
His first time. This is my second.
Yeah, he's a little bit tired today, isn't he? Yeah.
I don't know that wearing white to a food festival where we're about to eat curry was the best idea I've ever had.
Well, you just have to be careful. Don't eat like a slob like you normally do. All right, so we went for a combo meal.
So it came with rice. You had 2 different flavours of chicken.
Yeah.
And then 2 spring rolls.
Yeah, so we went with katsu chicken and sweet and sour, didn't we? Yeah. Right, you dig in first.
Right, I'm going to start with some of the katsu.
Yeah. See, my issue, they're full size meals, aren't they? And I've said this before at food festivals, but actually I like sample sizes so that so pay a bit less, get a sample size, and then you can go round the event and enjoy more food.
Yeah.
Whereas we always just get one dish and split it, don't we? Because we want to try as much food as possible, but because they're full size, you can't really do that if you're getting like a whole dish to yourself. So we obviously split them and see how we go. Is it hot? Spicy hot or
No, just temperature.
just temperature hot? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with the katsu, see what it's like.
Mac and cheese.
Quite nice, isn't it? So the katsu comes in like the pancake breadcrumbs.
Yep.
And then we've got some rice. Rice was just rice.
Mm.
And then a bit of sweet
And you could
sour.
choose between rice or noodles, couldn't
Yeah.
you?
We thought that rice might be easier.
Yeah, one of my favourites.
Sweet and sour.
Ah. It's fine. Kind of, yeah, just average. Quite tasty. And what's this?
That was like a little spring roll.
Oh,
It's more like a samosa.
yeah. Okay, we do fancy a little bit of Greek food, but what we're going to do is we're just going to come out of this space a minute and head toward the harbour and have a little look around at some more options, because you find, if you gorge too quick, then you'll be full and then it'll be a bit of a disaster, won't it? So actually pace yourself a little bit, walk around, see what's around, see what you fancy, and take it from there.
Yeah.
The chef's tent here, right on the harbour. I don't know who it is in there.
A little liquid or something that's quite dry that you then need to add water to. It's such a simple process. Looks complicated.
Okay, I have no idea who that is. So in addition to just general food stalls, if you haven't been here before, you've got the chef's tent there to my left, where they have, throughout the day they have local chefs, maybe some celebrity chefs, I don't know. And that way,
They have quite a range of chefs. Actually.
they do have a range of chefs, don't they? Yeah.
Michelin-starred chefs,
Yeah.
all sorts of different local, some international, some national.
Yeah.
It's a really good event. It's really well put on.
Who's the guy that has his?
Jude Cariano is the guy that.
He's from here somewhere. He has his place here, doesn't he? He's Porthleven,
got
isn't
Kota and Kota Cup.
he? Yeah, which are that way somewhere.
But they're delicious food.
Yeah.
And then he's the guy that organises it.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Okay. And also, but of his music and everything, throughout the day and stuff, isn't it? So, like I said, it is a good event. This in the chef's tent. There's a little bit of behind-the-scenes action there of stuff being prepped. Very nice.
Some of it is food.
We've eaten from the Lebanese cuisine booth before. That was very nice. Thai food. Yeah, there's a lot of choice here.
I really don't want to food.
Always like to point out a good anchor. Nice. 17th century anchor was brought up from the seabed off of a lizard. I've read all that before. Pointed out this anchor before. Yeah. Highly recommend the food here at Greek Food. Delicious, but a huge line. So I don't know how long, I don't know if we'll wait for it today. We might come back and see if they're a bit quieter later, but they're a very popular stall here. So highly recommend them. Okay, apparently Tilly wants to try some seafood. So we'll see how that goes in Dan, the lobster man. All right, I expect that Shelley will end up eating it because I'm not so sure she'll eat it. Next door to Dan the Lobster Man is this oysters. Definitely not my type of dish, but Matilda would like to try an oyster, so we'll see how we get on that front.
Yeah? And do you like pickled onions?
No.
Okay. Do you like chilli?
No.
Do you like lemon? Go on then.
Oh, no, I want to see Mummy eat that.
Look here.
Done.
I don't think Matilda was quite brave enough to have the oysters, but the gent who's working there has taken us into like this little locked up area because he's going to show us an octopus, which is also something that Matilda's interested in. So we feel quite lucky. We're a bit privileged here going into this little fridged area.
That's exactly how fish should smell. Fresh and clean. Here you go, look. So there we go, look. So you can see his eyes here. Okay? Beautiful tentacles, look.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's okay.
He's not alive, he's not going to bite you.
No. There we go. So we're going to cook that up. And we love it. We love eating octopus. It's one of my favourite things to eat.
What happens if I touch one of them?
You think, look, this is our... So I'll tell you something now about these type of octopus, okay? They're not from these waters. And you can tell by these. You see the suckers? There's two all the way down. Okay, so these are Mediterranean octopus. And what they do is they come over here and they eat all our lobsters and shellfish and small crustaceans. Okay, and they kill all the ground. They're an invasive
Are they
species.
sticky?
No, because they will be if it was alive.
All right, big shout out to Dan the Lobster Man. So it was the same people that did the oysters, wasn't it? They were the same
and
stall essentially.
He's here all the time.
Yeah.
So if you want some really good, really fresh seafood, come down and check him out. He's in the big black container thing on the harbour.
Yeah, and like I said, very kind that he took us into
To
his
the
little
into-
lock-up.
to show her the octopus.
That was great.
And I have to say, my oyster was very delicious.
Oh yeah, how did that go? Was that
It was
nice?
yeah. It had a little bit of lemon, a little bit of chilli. It was very tasty.
Yeah, that's a hard no from me.
I would like to try some spinach.
You're going to try some octopus later?
Yeah.
Is that because Dan the lobster man showed you? For this event, they erect this metal structure that you can so that you can cross from one side of a harbour to the other. And in addition to food, there's also like crafty sort of things that you can have a little peruse and maybe buy some nice locally made or locally grown produce. Nice.
Are you going to be good? Yes, he's nodding everyone. He says he's going to be good. Are you going to be naughty? No, he's shaking his head. He says he's not going to be naughty. Okay, in that case, Ruin, I will take you out to meet all my friends.
Oh my God! What the?
This is my friend Ruin the seagull. Now, he's quite a big seagull, isn't he? He's a herring gull. That's one of the biggest types of seagulls there are. And also, since I've known him, I think I've overfed him a bit and he's got really big.
Has to be said, what a beautiful setting for a food festival.
And let's have one each, okay? Yeah. I want the biscuit filling. I want that.
Okay, the kids are excited. How are they? Big thumbs up, AJ? Like your churros, don't you? What are you doing? We picked up some of these little cinnamon sugar bites, didn't we? Yeah, nice. Can't really go wrong with churro bites, can you? Kids fancy some mac and cheese.
We get through about 10 tons of pasta a year.
10 tons a year?
Yeah. So we buy them in like, we get them in ton deliveries, and there's just like 50, there's like just 100 of these boxes on it. How many is in here? I get 40 portions out of this bag. 40.
Back to where we were earlier in the video. We're just heaving to here again in this little sort of alleyway. There's like walk through from one section to the other, and the kiddos can enjoy their mac and cheese. We have bought from those guys before, usually very, very delicious. And it does, and they were very kind. They put some gold on it, didn't they? Look?
Yeah.
Some delicious sort of gold. I don't know what, like a gold sugary stuff. What would that be?
Just gold dust.
Gold dust. All right. I'm gonna have a little taste of this mac and cheese. I'm not the biggest of mac and cheese fans personally. It's not my. It's all right. I like it. But that's really good. If you like mac and cheese, definitely check out those guys. What did you sneak off to get?
Do you want to see?
I do want to see. I'm excited.
I went to get us some cannoli.
Oh, cannoli. Cannoli?
Cannoli.
Cannoli.
They are.
I can never say that. Good? What's this, a white chocolate?
White chocolate
Cannoli.
cannoli.
I want to try one thing that's like,
And yours is
what flavor? It's
pistachio.
Pistachio.
Pistachio. Give it a try.
Okay. It's too hard, I can't bite. Oh, no.
Is it good? You like it? Okay, I think they like it. Go with a, was it Nutella?
Yeah, you've got Nutella, and then I've got Biscoff.
All right. Can't really go wrong, can you? Just on our way back up to the bus, gonna pop into Anne's pasties and see what they got. Get like a medium steak or something. Pasty procured. So I just went with a medium steak. It would be rude to come to Porthleven and not have an Anne's. I do like this little seating area which is attached to the Anne's. Yeah, I like that. Look at that deliciously blackened underside there of this masterpiece in the world of pasties. This is one of my 10 out of 10 pasties. This is up in the hallowed ground along with Gia Farm, Berryman's and Guy Vermine. Oh yes. Everyone's just taking the load off for a minute. It's been a busy day, isn't it?
A very yummy.
Very yummy day, yeah.
It's everything I had.
Did you enjoy everything? It's good. You didn't try the oyster though, did you? Didn't try the oyster.
And a very unhealthy.
Unhealthy thing. Well, you know, I mean, some things are unhealthy. Not this though. Well, you don't want too much pastry in your life, but oh yeah, look at that. That is another Porthleven Food Festival in the books. We've done a few now, haven't we?
We have done a few, and I quite enjoy them.
Yeah.
We were saying the thing is, once we've done it a few times, actually, a lot of the food is very, like, they go back year after year. So we did try to eat a few things that we wouldn't normally eat.
Yeah.
Tilly was almost brave.
Almost. You almost tried an oyster.
So I had an oyster. The only thing missing was champagne.
Yeah.
Which you could get at the stand.
Oh, could you?
I'm driving, so I didn't.
I didn't see that. No,
Yeah, they had the little bottles.
The little tiny ones.
The
Okay.
little
Yeah.
individual portions.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's becoming a bit of a challenge to find new food options. I think I like to go to a food festival and experience new foods. I mean, I know I always fall into the trap of like getting a burger and this, that, and the other. I mean, that's, you know, and blah blah blah. But
Pasty.
and the pasty. Wow, that's a bit different.
But like we said, what we would like to see at a food festival is lots of tasting plates.
Yeah.
And yes, pay by all means. You know, I'm not saying for free, but to be able to go around and try lots of different bits. Whereas actually, what we have to do is buy a full size portion.
Yeah.
which means you're limited to really 2 or 3 things max.
Well, that's right, because the cost does mount up. By the time you pay for the bus in, we had to pay in our little car park, but actually that was worth it because the other car park is just mental. So, you know, so it does all add up. So, yeah, I don't know. I do enjoy it. We will definitely continue to come to this event. We've got the St Ives one coming up in the next couple of weeks, I think, as of a recording of this. So we will probably try and get to that one. I expect we'll train it in because, again, you know, driving is just going to be, you know, not realistic, is it really, with St Ives? So, yeah. Anyway, we are going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at The Brightside. So from us to you, cheers and gone.